Namaste. Welcome to this energizing morning yoga practice. Today's flow is designed to help you wake up the body, create some space in your chest and shoulders, and start your day feeling refreshed and energized. Now, don't we all want that? For props, we don't need anything specific, but you could always keep your usual props handy. We'll start in Sukhasana. I like to sit at the edge of a folded blanket. You could do the same. You could also use a cushion instead of a blanket. Take what serves you in today's practice and modify as needed. That being said, let's place the palms on our knees, roll the shoulders up and back once, and then slowly close down the eyes. Taking these first few moments to help us tune in, arrive in our practice. Take a moment to scan the body. Notice your posture. Observe the breath. Let's start today's class with 3 rounds of cleansing breaths in through the nose and sigh it all out. 2 more. Final round. Then return to breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe we deepen the breath a bit. Three more rounds with that awareness. Gently blink the eyes open. Welcome back. We'll start with a fold forward. Or forward fold. Walk the hands out in front of you to as far as you can go. Keep a little softness in the knees and then drop the head, relax the neck by bringing chin towards the chest. If you'd like to rest your forearms in front of you, feel free to do that. Final round. If you came down on your forearms, extend the arms out, stretch out, and then walk your hands over to your right side. You'll feel the stretch more on the left. Continue to lengthen in the left side body, keeping the hips grounded. Stay. Final breath. Move through center and walk over to the other side. Stay for 3 breaths. Walk the hands back through center and then towards you. Let's counter that stretch. Bring the hands behind you. Fingers will face back. Push the heart forward. Perhaps you lift your chin up. Open the throat. Pause here. Breathe. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 2 more breaths. Slowly return back center. Good job. Let's take a side bend. So bring the right hand by your side. Take the left arm up and over. Side bend. We'll add a little movement here. Inhale to stay. Exhale, cactus the top arm. Left shoulder goes back. Inhale, lengthen. Side bend. Exhale, cactus. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, cactus. Inhale to lengthen again and stay here for a couple of more breaths. Opening the shoulder, the chest. Final round. Slowly return back center and we'll go on the other side. Take your time. Inhale, stay. Exhale, cactus. Two more. Inhale to lengthen. Last round. And cactus. Inhale to lengthen again. Stay in your side bend. Open the right side towards the sky. Another breath. Well done. Come back center. Let's come into toe pose. So moving any props out of our way. Curling the toes under. If this is too intense and extreme, you could always do this in a kneeling position or in Vajrasana. We'll cactus out the arms. Inhale, push the heart forward for your cow back. On the exhale, wrap the arms around to give yourself a hug. Right arm over. And then we'll cactus again. This time the left arm over. We'll continue this pattern. Inhale, we cactus. That's the flow. Exhale, cross. Give yourself some love this morning. Inhale, expand. Exhale. One more each side. Return back center. Let's place the finger pads on our shoulders. We are going to do some circles here. 5 in each direction. Nice and big. Once you complete 5, switch directions. Final round. Do your 5. That's my 5. Relax. We'll do some chest flies. So bring the hands out in front of you. Keep the elbows slightly soft and then open. And you can go as fast as you'd like or take this slow. We are creating a little bit of momentum, some heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and relax. Good job. We'll come into tabletop position. Hands and knees. Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. You could tap your feet if you're feeling any sensation there. And then we'll do some wrist warm up, rocking back and forth to begin with. So curl the toes again. Inhale forward. Exhale hips to heels. Let's do that a couple of more times. This time when the shoulders go past the wrist, pause there. Go with your range of motion. Another breath. Return back to table. Let's face the fingers to the long edge of our mat and then we'll rock side to side a little. Just warming up our wrist. And then turn the right fingers towards the leg, any amount. And the left fingers towards the leg and then lean back. You could always do this one hand at a time. Another breath. Come back center. Slowly return back to table. We'll take puppy stretch. I'm just going to move back on my mat. so that I have space. Arch the spine, keep the hips above the knees, and then begin to walk your hands out, resting the forehead or the chin on the mat. And then, if lifting the elbows, keeping the arms straight is too intense today, lower the elbows down. Wherever you are, continue to melt your heart towards the mat. Anahatasan, puppy pose or heart melting pose. Another breath. Slowly lower yourself into Sphinx pose, coming on our forearms and then lifting the chest up. Hold the shoulders back, open the chest. Stay here for a couple of breaths. So you might notice a theme here. As I mentioned in the beginning of the class, we are opening the front body. And for that, we do require strength in the back body. So we are squeezing the shoulder blades. And then bring your palms next to your chest. Press yourself up back into downward facing dog. Once you find your upside down V, invite movement. Whatever that means this morning. Knowing that no two practices are same. Our body is different every day. Respecting that. Find stillness in your down dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Wave forward into plank. We'll do 3 Ashtanga style vinyasas. Lower the knees down, arch the spine. Exhale Ashtanga, knee, chest, chin. Inhale through cobra. Exhale down dog. 2 more. Plank, lower the knees down, arch the spine. Exhale Ashtanga. Inhale, snake the chest through. Exhale down dog. You could join me for the last one or just stay in down dog, skip it. Exhale Ashtanga. Inhale cobra and then down dog. Good job. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Feel free to take child's pose anytime in today's practice. Final breath. Let's bend the knees, make our way to the top of the mat. You could come on your finger pads to create space between forward fold. Have generous bend in the knees, let the head go. Let's take a couple of more breaths here. Inhale, half lift. Press palms into shins or thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. And release the hands by your side. Inhale, lift the arms up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, let's fold forward. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot back. Lower the knee down. Low lunge. Rise up. Feel free to cushion the back knee if the knee is feeling sensitive. Take your time to arrive in this pose. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus the arm. No need to push the chest forward. Just open. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus out the arm. Open the chest. So really working in the upper back. Avoiding pinching in the low spine. Another breath. Lower the hands either side of the front foot. Left hand grounds down. Right arm is going to lift up for our revolve lunge. You could keep the back knee down or curl the toes and lift the back knee. Final breath. Lower the hand down and we'll extend the front leg for our pyramid. We're keeping the back heel off the mat. That will help us in squaring out the pelvis. Right hip draws back, left hip forward. Get a nice stretch in your right hamstring. Another breath. Rebend the knee, step back into plank, flow through your vinyasa. That's completely optional. You could always do chaturanga instead of ashtanga. We never want to restrict ourselves onto doing anything specific. Feel free. Give yourself that freedom. Bend the knees, look towards your hands. Feel free to hop into forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, this time step the right foot back. Lower the knee down, low lunge. Arms come up. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus out the arms. Two more breaths. Lower the hands down. We'll revolve our lunge, twist, right hand down, left arm up. Option to lift the back knee. Deepen your breath. Final round. Left hand comes outside the left foot. Keep the back heel elevated and then straighten the front leg any amount. We want to take our time arriving in a pose. I always say that. So slowly deepen the pose through breath, through awareness. Final breath. Rebend the knee. Step back, optional vinyasa, plank. Actually, we'll come on our bellies. So lower the knees down either through chaturanga or ashtanga. Let's come all the way down. Lower the forehead. Bring your hands either side. On the next inhale, lift the head, neck and shoulders, the legs for your locust. Squeezing the shoulder blades to lift the upper body, using the strength of the glutes, the hamstrings to lift the legs. Embrace the challenge. 3 more breaths. Final round. Press yourself back into Vajrasana. We'll take a little moment. Press the palms on your thighs and close down the eyes. Feel free to cleanse out your breath here. Two to three times. All right, let's face the long end of the mat. You could use that blanket of yours. Sit on that. And then we'll come into a wide stance. Whatever that means in your body. Feel free to bend the knees, flex the toes if you can. Use the hands by your side to help you sit tall. If this is where you'd like to be today, you could continue to use your hands and feel that stretch in your inner thighs. Otherwise, with that length, begin to walk your hands out in front of you or grab your toes or ankles. Spend 3 more breaths. Slowly rise up. You could gather your legs together by bending the knees. And then let's face any short end of the mat. We are coming on our backs. One active work before we go into our stretches, and then we'll close with the Shavasana. Bend the knees, keep your heels close to you, feet hip width apart, and then we'll gently lift the hips, the lower back, the upper back for our bridge. Avoid turning the head to any side. To open the chest further, option to bring the palms together, have a bind, and then squeeze the upper arms under the chest. Continue to lift the chest, the hips as high as you can. And if you notice your knees playing out, imagine a squishy ball between your inner thighs that you're trying to squeeze. So knees and ankles stay in one line. 2 more breaths. Release the bind if you have it, and then slowly lower yourself down. Upper back, mid back, lower back. Good job. Let's go into happy baby. So bend the knees. Either the hands will be behind the knees. You could find your ankles or the outer edge of your feet. Soles of the feet point towards the ceiling, the sky. You could stay in stillness or invite a gentle movement here. One more breath. Come back center, release the legs, lower the feet down. We'll keep the feet as wide as the mat. Tee out the arms if you have the space, or cactus them. And then scoot the hips to the right side, drop the knees to the left. If you've practiced with me before, you know this is my favorite pose towards the end of the practice. Feel free to turn the head over to the right side. Actually gonna grab my blanket and place it under my head. Final breath. Head comes back center, knees back center. Let's scoot the hips a little to the left and drop the knees to the right. And then again, option to turn the head over to the left side. Settle down here. Final breath. Come back center, lift the knees. Purnavayumuktasana Vayumuktasana before Shavasana, knees to chest. Option to lift the head, neck and shoulders. Arms could wrap around the shins. Inhale to squeeze. Exhale to release. Slowly extending one leg and then the other, allowing the ankles to splay open. If you are looking for some grounding in your Shavasana, rest the palms on your belly. Otherwise, keep them by your side, facing up. We'll close with one final cleansing breath. Feel free to join me. Inhale. And let it all go. Let's take these next few moments to completely relax. Don't give your mind any instruction, just be. Nothing to do, nothing to think. Breathe. Slowly bring your awareness back to the space. Deepen the breath. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. Option for a full body stretch, bringing the feet together, arms overhead, lengthen out. We also call this good morning stretch. Bend the knees, make your way onto any side. Pause. The next breath, prop yourself in any comfortable seat. Once you arrive, close down the eyes again. Bringing the palms in front of the heart, we take one final moment before ending our practice, concluding our practice. Bringing palms to the forehead, we bow with gratitude, rubbing the palms. Place the warm palms around your eyes, your face. Blink the eyes open with a smile. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. May you carry this energy, openness, and steady breath in whatever lies ahead. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the mat again soon. Namaste.